Previously on building Benny's movie park.
Then I also want to place down some spotlights in some areas. Orange, I think orange is the best. It's like some sort of really slow, peaceful sandstorm, if that makes sense. I'm gonna add some small ones too, but first the big ones. And I think then it's done. I feel like it's too early to say that, but... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this very special episode of Building Benny's Movie Park. As you know, we have finished the Star Wars area last episode, and that means that today it is time for the next one. You probably already know it is going to be Indiana Jones, and it's gonna be in the right corner right here. And actually, let's just get straight into it. We have this very large open area. And there's a few things we can do. We can either stay low on the ground or go up. And I think going up is the best and most of all most interesting thing to do. So let's make this one the biggest we can and make this entire area a bit higher. Let's see how high. Maybe like a whole bunch higher. Something like this, I think. It's just gonna be some sort of very high cliff. Gonna be epic. Just this entire area here. And this high landscape is gonna extend all the way to the left area of the park. I don't know exactly what's gonna be here, but I guess we'll see. There you go. Very nice and high. Now I gotta make sure it's a bit more smoothed out because right now it is... yeah. And actually I think all this together is gonna take quite some time. See? Like this. Just a nice... natural looking cliff. Then on some areas it's gonna be quite steep. For example, on this corner right here, it's gonna be pretty cool. And actually, I don't really know what this area is gonna look like. Like, I'm thinking maybe a combination of some desert stuff and tropical stuff, because you know, that's basically Indiana Jones. But other than that, I don't really know. Yeah, well, a wooden coaster, but that's pretty obvious. And on the corner here as well. Look, and this we can now connect. I'm gonna remove some of these rocks again. And this we can now very seamlessly eventually connect. That's why I never finished this entire sort of area, because I was waiting for that. Then on this side, let's make the top area just one layer lower, maybe? I'm not gonna do the entire ridge today because that's just completely useless. I'm just gonna start at this side only and then we'll see where we go from there. There you go. This definitely seems like a fantastic start. And I can already hear you thinking, Benny, how the heck are people gonna get from here to here? That's a very good question, actually. First, I thought maybe from here and then under this thing and then somewhere, something like that. But then later, I thought maybe a diagonal one going in between these two towers, just all the way here, could be pretty cool. And then a second way to get here is through this area. And let's go and start with this one. These stairs right here. Gonna put them inside the ground, hopefully. Gonna have to remove some of these rocks. All that hard work for nothing. It's gonna go down like this. Then we pick this appearance and paint it on here. There you go, nice wooden planks. And then let's see, it's gonna go over the water in some sort of zigzag position. Yeah, no, that's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. And then it's gonna turn into just one path. And now let's see, it's gonna go... And then they're just gonna go under the water coaster, just like so, and that's the way to the Indiana Jones area. I know right now it does look a bit weird and cheap, but trust me, I'm gonna fix that. And then right here, we're gonna go all the way up. One smooth path and one stair path. Why? For absolutely no reason at all. I guess now people in wheelchairs can also go up here. I mean, we gotta be inclusive. Then let's make these sides brown because that gray stuff is just hideous. Now, how do we make this just look a bit nicer and less cheap and boring? First of all, we can start with a few fences just all over the sides. That already looks a lot better, but it's just really the base that looks weird. How about we just put a layer of something underneath it like that? I guess we can paint this the same color but one tint darker, like that. That definitely looks nice. I gotta say, I'm happy to see some plants again because the Star Wars area was just very pale and dead and there was not much there. For some reason, if I delete these, they just come back after a while, so I don't think this is the best way. Instead, I think we should just put something over them. What about this? Oh, hell yes. By the way, if you hear some weird noise in the background, I'm sorry, but every single soul in my neighborhood decided to do something today that makes noise. Honestly, it triggers me more than anything else in this world, but I can't really do anything about it, so I need to speak up a little bit maybe. Maybe you don't hear it, this mic seems to be pretty good at filtering stuff out, but you never know. So if you do, I'm sorry. Last one, there you go. Oh, that is looking fantastic. I 100% like the way that looks. The only thing I am missing are poles. So on the corners, let's go and put some of these very nice, thick, round poles. Not everywhere, but just on some corners. I feel like that really adds something. I think we can also put some lanterns on there. I also really liked putting these on the corners. Then on the stairs, let's put some of these rope fences as well. There you go. And then what are we gonna use for the sides? I'm thinking maybe this one could be nice since we haven't really used this yet. And I think it fits Indiana Jones pretty well too. So let's just go with this. This is gonna be like the standard Indiana Jones fence from now on. Yes, 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 yes. The first entrance into Indiana Jones world. Then let's also just make the second one already, then we have that done. This is gonna be a bit weird, but it'll probably work anyway. Something like this should be good. Don't worry, it'll look way nicer towards the end. On all of these, I'm gonna uncheck show path curve. Look, and to make it smooth, we can use these. And then if I just paint them this, you can barely see the transition. Let's make some room for stairs, and then we can connect the two with a nice sort of plaza, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put some stairs all the way up. There you go. I'm gonna make this bridge look prettier later because these supports are just kind of sad really, but we'll leave it like this for now. Then now we gotta go and check where to put the sort of center area, which is tricky because I don't know where the wooden coaster is gonna start, but I guess we'll see. Just like this. That is definitely square. Yes. Is this too big? I feel like this may be a bit too big. Yeah, let's remove this and start over. I think maybe rather something like this, nice and small. Let's fill up this entire area. Yes. And maybe for this one, I like it round instead of square, since we already have kind of a square one. So let's just sort of, okay, not round, but round-ish. Then here, I think I'm gonna put the station for the wooden coaster. I don't know how the heck it's ever gonna get back to that, but that's a problem for them. I'm gonna start with some stairs, starting where exactly? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. It's going to start here and then go to the side. Then it's gonna go up right there. It'll go in a turn and then all the way here, and that's where the entrance is going to be. To be exact, right there. So that's looking pretty good. Not beautiful, but good enough. What I am going to do is place down the ride, the wooden coaster. Can you believe it? It's gonna be so freaking sick. Here it is, wooden coaster. I'm gonna put the first segment right here and then build all the way here. And this is where it's going to start. Oh, this is honestly my favorite coaster in the whole entire game. It's freaking beautiful. I love this one the most by far. Let's just do kind of a standard beginning for a wooden coaster, which means it's gonna go slightly down, then it's gonna go a bit up again, and then it's gonna attach to the chain lift. There it is. And that's when it's gonna go up. This is gonna be one high freaking coaster. Super cool that is. So let's just go and do something like this and build. That's maybe a bit too steep. That's a bit better. It's gonna go as high as we can really. Then we're gonna go back to the normal level. Set this to normal, and then we're gonna make a very quick turn because we do need to stay inside park bounds. So let's go and try something like this. It's always hard to know what exactly is right, but you'll see when you test it. Pretty good. And then it's gonna drop so freaking hard you won't believe your eyes. Yeet! Nah, let's take it easy. It's gonna, drop. Let's try something like this. That is actually a pretty damn steep drop. Then it's gonna have a very nice big airtime hill. Something like this. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and already test it because I'm super curious. That chain lift is very slow. Let's fix that later. Very slow. Is it gonna get stuck? Okay, that's horrible. Anyway, here we go. Yes, very nice. Yes, but no. I changed a few of the settings, so now let's see how it goes. Right, so now it's definitely going faster, maybe a bit too fast, but the overall idea is there. I hate it. It's horrible. First of all, it's gotta be way higher. I'm talking like this. And I also don't like the direction it was going in. How about this? And then we're gonna go down. Like that. Oh, that seems a lot better. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see how this goes. This definitely already looks a lot more epic than what we had just now. That seems like the best and smoothest option. This is going to be one aggressive coaster, but very cool, I hope. Then here it's gonna go up a little bit more. You probably noticed how far I am going with this coaster, and yes, I know this is technically not the idea I initially had, but I feel like this coaster just needs to be really big, so this will definitely be combined with whatever area comes here. Maybe snow, maybe something else, I don't know yet, although it's very likely to become snow. But first, let's actually test what we have so far, because if it's trash, then I've done all this effort for nothing. Well, the lift hill is faster now, that's for sure. This bit at the beginning is also a lot better, and then it drops real hard. There you go. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. This is definitely not wasted time here. The only thing I don't really like is this first turn. It seems a bit too fast, maybe. But is it worth fixing? I don't know. It seemed pretty cool, to be honest. Especially this transition here. This seemed very nice and, you know, fast. Besides, wooden coasters always are a bit aggressive anyways, so at this point I'm really just trying something just for the sake of layout. So this is not gonna be some outstanding experience at first. Let's go and test it one more time to see what we have now, because I kind of changed up the entire thing again. We're gonna drop all the way down. See, this first turn is a bit better now. You know what? I actually find it too smooth. The unique thing about wooden coasters is how aggressive they are. This one is just kind of too smooth. Yeah, I don't know. We have to nail this one. We cannot mess this one up. Like, the coaster part of this park isn't what it's known for. Let's just put it like that. This one I want to be absolutely insane. Also, I don't know how much room we'll have left, but I guess we'll see. Then it is a normal track. Again, maybe it can sort of bend with this turn. Would be pretty cool. Like this, and then it's gonna take a beautiful turn all the way here. And now I first need to know how fast it's going at this point, because it may be going too fast since it does have quite a lot of speed. Let's see, it's going up. That is perfect. It's actually, maybe it could make it without the chain lift, but I'm not gonna try that because, you know. But at least it's going slow at this point, and that's what I needed. I feel like I have to test it before making all this for nothing. This video is gonna be 90% me testing roller coasters. Fun. We have the first drop. We've already seen this, we know how this goes. Quite smooth actually for a wooden coaster, but it's fine. Then here we are going into the second lift hill. We're just instantly up. And we're gonna go down the second drop. It's a bit slower at this point, but it's fine. Okay, not gonna lie, so far it seems pretty good. Let's continue. Just some random airtime hills and some bumps and some random stuff. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought, but then there's this. It's going pretty fast, and then it's already going back to the station just like that. That's horrible, so we have to change that. Let's see what happens now. I added some brakes here. See, that is better. I think we can increase the intensity of the brakes. Yes, that's much better. I think, guys, I'm gonna call this coaster finished. It's not perfect. Definitely not. But I don't know really. It's I kind of feel the same as the other Star Wars coaster. At first it just didn't look all that great, but then the scenery got added and it just completely turned it into something quite amazing, if you ask me. So I'm hoping that the same is gonna happen with this one. I do kind of like the layout. It's just at some bits it's a bit rough, but I guess, I mean, it's a wooden coaster, so it's kind of expected. So yeah, I feel like this is pretty nice. It also allows for some open spaces where we can put some more rides or flat rides or whatever really. That I kind of did on purpose because we obviously have more stuff to build than just this coaster, so well. So yes, then that is the coaster. I think for just one day this is a pretty good start. I mean, just look at this beast. Imagine just how amazing this whole area could be if there's like some flat rides and nature and just all kinds of cool stuff. Just Just imagine. It's going to be so freaking cool. I think, to be completely honest, cooler than any of these. Yeah, then I guess that is it for today. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you enjoy my overall content, feel very free to subscribe. That would actually mean the world to me. Then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park.